Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Go ahead and clear out this live goal real quick. And go ahead and subscribe. Good morning. Good morning. Come here. Yep. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Yep. Come on in. If you are a subscriber, drop pink bells in the comment section. Let's keep the engagement going. From here on out, I'm only going to be communicating with my subscribers. Okay? From this day forward. Yeah, go ahead and keep tapping. I'm seeing some names come in here. I'm seeing some names coming here of people who were very opinionated these last few days, which confuses me because it makes me wonder why you are here. Good morning, y'all. Welcome to Accountability Court. We are here Sunday, 8 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Today, we are not having court. In fact, we are having a conversation. We need to have a conversation. Yeah, I actually do. I do, believe it or not. One thing I've told y'all, for those that know me in real life, no, I don't want no yes men around me. But for some strange reason, that narrative has been ran with repetitively on this app, that I want yes men around me. I orchestrate mess. I'm the mastermind behind a lot of things that has happened. So, again, this conversation is for my subscribers. I have no intentions on talking to anyone else that has not been here, that has not truly been supportive. this conversation is not for y'all, respectfully. If you're here to get the mess, because we're on the messy side of TikTok, that's on you. This conversation ain't mess. This conversation that we're going to have today is to open the eyes of everybody who's been watching. You're not going to convince me that what y'all saw in this past week wasn't straight bullshit. Let's do a timeline within a week. It was either Monday or Tuesday. Tea Time hosts a live. She puts a backdrop of multiple names in it. She wanted to do an experiment, see how it was going to go. Let's clear this live goal, by the way. And thank y'all for subscribing, but let's clear this live goal. Let's clear this live goal so we can keep rolling. Thank y'all for the gifts. But that was because she was copying Heartbreaker, right? Heartbreaker, she did a live. It had creators' name in the backdrop and wanted people to give feedback on the good and the bad of those creators. Tea Time then followed suit, did the same thing. Okay? Tea Time had a great turnout. She did. It was myself. Who else? You have me, Nitra. Trying to see who stayed in the panel. Rose, Diamond. Who else was consistent? Because people were switching in and out. But she had multiple creators come up into her panel, and they was able to speak on their experience being on the app, things that they learned, things that they could pass down to up and coming creators. Last week. Positive. You had a few people here and there that came in there being negative. You had a few people in there that threw insults, came with all of this while everybody was in a positive atmosphere. You had a few of those people that did that. So everybody in a positive mood and all of that. And then Tea Time, she'll attest to it. I'm sure she can download the live just to confirm if anything I'm saying is false. So that live happens. The next thing that ends up taking place is Morgan and Good Old Time, right? Morgan, Good Old Time, Mama C. Apparently, Morgan and Mama C, they fell out. They had some type of discrepancies that, per usual, with any other situation, makes it to the app. How does Good Old Time tie into that? Because again, it was Morgan and Mama C's situation. But apparently, and yeah, thank y'all for the gifts. Apparently though, Good old time still had some grievances with Morgan. She still felt the way about Morgan. In case y'all wondering who Morgan is someone who used to be a part of my team, someone who was not just a mod, but someone that I actually thought I was building a friendship with. Okay? Morgan was introduced to me by Keys. I want y'all to, matter of fact, I'll pin that myself since I no longer have a team. Yeah. You're going to see a lot of that. So, me and Morgan got introduced to each other because of Keys. Fast forward, as my platform is growing, I started adding more people to my team. But see, it was different when it was Keys, Good Old Time, Morgan, Frankie. Because we were building a friendship. So I thought. One of the things that I can thank iPhone for is that it gives you the ability to back your phone up. Now, for the bloggers who screen record my lives from start to finish, you'll know that 2 weeks ago, I said that I needed to get my phone replaced. And as I was getting my phone replaced, I'm like, damn, I ain't gonna have no messages, no photos, nothing. I pretty much was gonna have to start over. But see, when you have an iCloud, it allows you to pretty much restore, back up, pretty much everything. So, as we was watching this shit show, because I'm sure that's what you all considered it, I do find it strange that the topic of discussion this week has been, matter of fact, let me be specific. Wednesday night, the topic of discussion became about children. Which had me confused. I didn't understand it. Yep, iCloud's back up everything, yep. But I didn't understand how it went from Morgan and Mama C having an issue and everybody finding out about it online. How it went from that to Good Old Time coming into the panel wanting to speak to people character. She went over there and she just started expressing how she felt about Morgan and Key's relationship. But then she started getting real focused on Keys. Mama C, if anything I'm saying right now is a lie, you also have the ability to download your live and play it back. So, Good Old Time wanted to keep the focus on Keys. She talked about how his behavior is aggressive, how he's disrespectful to women, right? So much so that she then says that Keys is abusive. They are in a domestic violence relationship. That's when things started to take a turn Wednesday night. Because it's like, anybody knows when you hear domestic violence, you like, wait, what? Hold up. It grabs people's attention. So now it's no longer just talking about, oh, he was just rude or his attitude was mean. What it was no longer that. It was, oh no, he's abusive. We would be on the phone and they would be fighting, and she broke his chain. Like, clearly it was something physical. So the people in the comment section like, can you prove that though? Can you prove that he was aggressive? Can you prove that he was abusive, basically, right? So Mama C, she tries to help. She posts some screenshots up of how Keys talked to her. Like, yeah, like, he was talking to me real nasty, real disrespectful. She posts a screenshot. Once again, people in the comment section like, I'm still waiting on I'm waiting on the aggressive part. I still don't see it. Good old time is getting furious. Good old time was convincing people that she had receipts of his behavior and all this other shit, right? The receipts she started to produce, they're like, that's it? That's all you got? Girl, you wasting our time. I'm telling you how things continue to escalate, right? Good old time felt pressured. She got mad because they were heckling her in the comments. They was basically throwing tomatoes at her. Boo, we don't want to hear it. When she spoke to Morgan's character, I definitely came into the panel because I was like, listen, now I'm hearing that there was supposed to be some type of fight between Mom and C that Morgan was setting up. And I'm like, wait a minute now. That I didn't know. See, some things that y'all were privy to last week, I was privy to for the first time myself. Because all I knew was me and Mama C had an issue last year. She was associated with a group of women. They all rolled for each other. One had a problem, they all had a problem. But me and Mama C had an issue because she herself got so upset with me that she labeled my husband as a PD3O. She said that he looks like one and said that he's possibly touching our children inappropriate. Mama C said that, while me and my husband picture was in a backdrop of a live that she was in. That's why me and Mama C had an issue last year. However, I moved on. I didn't hold on to it. I'm not a grudgeful person. So I would go over to Morgan Live. I would interact. I would speak to everyone, including Mama C, throw gifts. Cool vibes. Because again, you know what? They say she gave a public apology. To this day, she never one-on-one Bella, I apologize for what I said about your husband pertaining to him and y'all children. She never once did that. It was, oh, she was on live and she said she apologized. And that was enough for them. So I'm over in Morgan's space. I would interact with her, throw gifts. And then one day, Morgan comes to me and she says, like, so I feel like it'll be fake if I don't tell you, but Mama C said that I need to watch you. Say what? I'm like, that's weird. Why would she tell you that? She still got a problem? Like, what's going on? Why would she feel the need to tell you to watch me? And I'm like, which is strange because I'm like, according to your words, Morgan, you and her fell out last year. So if anything, shouldn't I be telling you to watch her? Morgan was very adamant on making it clear that she was not Mama C's friend. That she was just working out with her. Nothing more, nothing less. That Mama C was trying to get close to her. That's one thing I will say though. I definitely told her like, well, if you don't want to be her friend, you just want to keep it, where y'all just working out, then you need to just tell her that, like, just set the boundary. But as you can see, as time went on, it was all a lie. Because Mama C said she never said that. And allegedly, Mama C was told the same thing, that I said that. So red flag number one right there. Someone who claims to be a girl's girl and want peace and all this other shit. Why did you feel the need to want to keep people at each other? Why would you want to do that? But all right, so that's a little context. But while we at it, I want to make something clear. After everything is said and done today, I just want everybody who spoke ill on me, placed jackets on me, didn't want to hear what I had to say, respectfully, I'm going to let God deal with you. Because one thing y'all continue to show me over and over is that y'all only know what's right when it's your favorite. Y'all don't give me the benefit of the doubt. What happened to innocent until proven guilty? What happened to that? That's why I don't have a judge robe on today. Because according to y'all and the things that was said, y'all already found me guilty before even hearing my side of anything. Like, y'all immediately was like, oh, Bella involved? Oh, yep, she did it. Yep, she said it. So, when it's all said and done, I know y'all not here for clarity. Y'all here to hackle. Y'all here to come disrespectfully. Y'all here just to have something to play back later on. But matter of fact, let me pin this comment because it's been this way on this app when it pertains to me for a long time. I've always been guilty. On this app, I've always been guilty until I was proven innocent. Everyone else has been able to be heard. Everyone else was given the benefit of the doubt to speak. Everybody else's words were basically credible. And no, I would have to say, we heard you on Slim Call. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That happened. Slim, he called me. Why? He called me because he wanted to clear his name. A lot of things that has happened these past few days have been for self. Nobody's clocking that though. Y'all watch Good Old Time go on world tours and nobody questioned it. Nobody questioned it. Nobody found it strange. But I have a conversation in private amongst someone who, once again, I thought I could trust. I'm sitting back and I'm just clip after clip getting sent to me of what's being said. Taking it all in, baffled, hurt. And then I get a call from Slim thinking, you know what? Finally, I have someone I can talk to. I have someone that will actually hear me out. So I thought. But see, this is how I know none of y'all been through enough shit that you become numb. You haven't. I know you haven't. That's exactly how I know. Because for y'all to be like, oh, the call was planned out. Who reacts like that when they found out they were being recorded? Nigga, I don't trust nobody at this point. At this point, I'm like, you know what? I ain't surprised. You did what you needed to do for you. But all he did was cross himself off the list of people I thought I could trust. Y'all don't, it's no way y'all want to convince me that y'all have never been in a situation where you feel like, you know what, I just have no one to talk to. At least that will understand the shit that's going on the internet. Because I'm not bringing this stupid ass shit to my husband. And one, he's not involved to even understand where I'm coming from. So I'm thinking I'm talking to a friend. And what's fucked up is that every situation that has happened and I'm being exposed is people who stabbed me and hurt me and exposed me. It's all people I thought I could trust. What are we talking about? Bella, she can't be trusted. She's a snake. She do this. And yet not one time have y'all seen me come out and just be like, oh, okay, so here's these message at random for no reason, just because. Y'all never seen me do that. Anytime I've said something, it's been in response to what was said, what was done. Literally. But y'all will intentionally ignore that. You can feel like it's gaslighting. Again, everybody who's been live this week, play y'all lives back and hear everything that was said about me. So I can literally show proof after proof after proof. What was the first lie told? Since everybody was actively listening and wondering how we even got here. Since we're talking about children. The first lie told was that Keys recorded a child. He recorded a child with malicious intent. That was the first lie. When Good Old Time found out that it wasn't Keys who recorded the video, to this day, did y'all hear her apologize to Keys? Because what's been bothering me in all of this, and this is why I'm asking everybody who had Good Old Time in y'all panel to download y'all live and save it, because I'm getting ready to point something out. Good Old Time made it very clear that she was on vacation when the live that Peach and her friends were in. She was on vacation. She wasn't privy to the live. She wasn't there. She openly stated that. So good old time, since nobody else wanted to pose the question, I'll pose it to you. Good old time, if you claimed you were on vacation and you wasn't privy to anything that was going on until after you got home, how is it that you are literally telling me, Frankie, Keys, and Morgan what the video call was about? What was the conversation about? If you wasn't there, how? Because what she said was Keys sexualized Barb's daughter. That's what she threw out there. Again, I just said earlier that her focus became on Keys because of his demeanor to her. She felt a way about Keys, so she wanted to keep speaking on his character. When people weren't budging, she kicked it up a notch to say, oh, and by the way, he's so fucked up, he sexualized Barb's daughter. Wait, what? Wait a minute. What? He recorded Barb's daughter. What? Oh. Now it causes an uproar. Now she's getting the attention that she was looking for. Because when they was over there in the beginning, they were literally like, they was on her neck. They came into the panel, they cussing her out. Oh, you doing too much. Like, you giving stale to. They was on her. And she was getting pissed off because she was thinking she was going to get the reaction of, oh, yeah, like, they enjoying this. Yeah, no. Right? So not only that happens, but then she decides to paint this narrative like, oh, no, this was Bella's group. She had this going on. We were only doing what she told us to do. Morgan, Keys, Frankie, good old time, right? Morgan, Keys, and Time was the one who started our group chat. So again, Time did not know that I would eventually get access to the group chat once I backed my phone up. It's all there. It's all there, Time. It's all there. And matter of fact, just so y'all don't think I'm exaggerating, right? Ain't that what it said? Do not use this chat. So y'all don't think it's a screen recording. No. It's the chat. It's all there, Time. You wanted to get ahead, paint false narrative after false narrative because you thought you held the cards. You know people don't like me. Let's call it for what it is. You know for a fact they don't like me. So they're going to hold on to your every word, even when my phone can clearly show otherwise. Y'all literally are sitting here upset with me for having conversation amongst friends. Okay? So as far as, oh, why did you record a child? I'm going to need y'all to remove your hate for me. Remove your hate and understand that the conversation was not centered around the child. And that's what y'all not getting. Barb, I have some questions for you though. How do you feel knowing that good old time sexualized your daughter? Because see, y'all don't listen. Good old time told y'all she was not there for the conversation to understand what was going on and what we talked about. She came back on vacation, scrolled up, and was trying to catch up. She scrolled up, saw what was going on, and she did that. We didn't do that. We had a conversation. We talked about it on a group chat. Keys called the group. We talked about what was going on over there. But ironically enough, she was not there for the conversation, and y'all once again over and over proceeded to just focus on, oh, but she said the child was being sexualized because that's what she did. But y'all, it ain't clicking. None of us did that. Notice how the conversation never came up. None of us never talked about it because it was a conversation amongst friends and it was left there. Nobody's clocking that Good Old Time only sent the video to Barb because she was hackled to do it. Everything that happened that night was an escalation. It was a pressure. All because she felt the need to have a gotcha moment with Morgan and Keys. That at that point, you just got diarrhea of the mouth. You're just saying anything. But because, again, right, because it's me, y'all don't want to hear it. Because it's me, y'all don't want to understand what happened. That ain't for me to worry about. So let's get something understood. And if anything I am saying is considered false, I will gladly start from the top because see, Good Old Time, if you was going to tell anything, you should have told it all. They should have been encouraging you to just tell it all from start to finish. But each lie that you told, the narratives that you spent in these conversations, oh, well, Bella was trying to go after different people's platform and Bella was talking about this person, that person. You found it very convenient to paint it out to be that way because you were banking that I did not have the group chat. So let's get some clarity right now. I didn't create the group chat. What? It wasn't a mod chat. It was a chat that was started amongst friends. Morgan made the chat. It started with Morgan, Keys, and Time. That's where it started. I got added to the chat. I then added Frankie. The purpose of the chat was for us to all build our platforms. Morgan, she had the Girls Club that she was working on. Good Old Time, she had the love and marriage counseling type thing going on where she was going to also be doing the interviews. It was literally a chat amongst friends that were doing business together. It wasn't a my chat. So that was the first narrative and lie that was told that did not get cleared up intentionally. A lot of things that was said over these past few days have been intentional. It's been nothing but a character assassination. Because the bottom line was Good Old Time blurted out a lie. You said that Keys sexualized Barb's daughter. It never happened. None of us sexualized Barb's daughter. So let's give clarity real quick. And I want to clear it up. Keys, Frankie, Morgan, any of y'all are welcome to come up. And let's put this to rest.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning, Frankie.
Good morning. I'm just here. Uh, Go ahead. I'm sorry. I'm just here to clear up that conversation and that video. I would never sexualize no little girl. We will never sexualize no little girl. That night, guys, I hopped on that panel and I just defended Good Old Time, not really knowing what was going on and what was said before then. Keys did not record that video. After going back looking in the group chat, we were aware and found out that Keys never recorded that video. I'm sorry, Keys. I'm sorry. You know, being painted as a PD3O is not cool, guys. Uh, this has affected all of us big time. It wasn't a conversation to sexualize Barb's daughter at all. It was a conversation in regards to parenting, and if y'all could say, yeah, we're wrong for having the conversation, then okay, we're wrong for having the conversation. But sexualizing a kid.
I'm sorry, Frankie, I have to disagree with you with that, because you're not going to tell me that people can get online and publicly talk about other people parenting, but we talk about it amongst each other in the privacy and we get villainized for it. You're not going to tell me, you're not going to do that. No. I've literally watched Petty Rowe just tell Trina that she was bringing her daughter around men while she was tricking, while she was prostituting. What are we talking about? This was just this week when Petty Rowe said that. Like, what are we, so if we're going to have the conversation, nah, Frankie, we're not doing this. If we're going to have the conversation about children and we shouldn't be talking about people parenting and all that, then let's put it all on the forefront. If the conversation is Bella needs to be demonetized because she talked about Barb's child, because that's the narrative that was ran with. Something wrong with y'all. We did not talk about Barb's child. We talked about the behavior that was happening in front of her. Frankie, once and for all, can you clear up how we even came across Peach Live?
I dropped a video in the conversation in the chat in regards to Kev dancing. We all came over.
Your phone breaking up. It might be me. It's not your phone breaking up. It's not your phone breaking up.
Okay. Hang on. My signal's going in and out. Sorry. Is this better?
Mm-hmm.
Hang on. I'm going to drop down and come back.
No problem. If y'all did not hear her. So, the problem with what Time said while she was spiraling out, trying to place jackets on people, looking for a gotcha moment, it wasn't even Keys who brought the conversation to the group chat. He called the group chat. That's when I was privy to what was going on. See, y'all sitting here getting mad at people for their timeline on the events that happened. I got the group call. I got the call. That's when I found out what was going over in Peach Live. Keys was talking about how he didn't feel like it was cool that they were just jumping on me, literally just chastising me, but then they were over there dancing inappropriate in front of the child. So when I got to it, by the time I got to the live, that's when I saw the child dancing. But y'all made it seem like, oh, you sexualized the child, you did this, you did. I didn't do that. I had the conversation amongst friends and I'm just like, okay, so I'm confused. Because even after hearing everything that Time said, that is PD3Os on here and she was going to use the video for revenge, I'm like, do you need some help? Do you need some counseling? Do we need to get you in touch with somebody? Because you're just pulling shit out of thin air. None of this happened. Hence why y'all are so shocked, because she brought it to the app. None of us did that. We had the conversation and we let it go. We've had many of conversation about many things and we left it there. Y'all are sitting here acting shocked that people have private conversations about things that they feel a way about and then they leave it where it's at. Why y'all acting dense? But once again, it's because it's me. You don't like me. So y'all are running with hearsay. Somebody who openly admitted she was on vacation and was not privy to the context. I'm not going for it. Play the games with somebody else. The worst type of people to have around you is people with hidden animosity. Your animosity goes so deep that you intentionally just kept running with the narrative, and this is why I was just patiently waiting. I've been waiting all weekend because why is it that when she scrolled up to get everything, she still didn't tell the truth when it came to keys? She still did not care. I need y'all. Since we speaking on character, I'm literally showing y'all something. I'm all the way at the top of the group chat to where it started. April 15th, 11:18 a.m. Morgan started the group chat amongst friends. It was not a my chat. What was a my chat was the one on Instagram that I had no parts of. Never once was added to it. Didn't create it. Nothing. That was the my chat. This my chat was amongst. This my chat she's talking about was just a chat amongst friends. A chat with people who all had their own individual thing going on. It was not centered around my show. So when y'all asking her, can you provide receipts? Quiet as kept. The reason why she did not want to release the whole thread is because she herself was the main one talking shit. One of the main ones in there that was talking shit. So she made sure if anything does get released is, oh, I only said these things because Bella told me to. I only did these things because Bella asked. Bullshit. Bullshit. You knew I didn't even create the group chat. Why you didn't clear that lie up? You knew Keys is not even the one who brought it to the group chat. Why didn't you clear that lie up? You knew Keys was the one who didn't record it. Why didn't you? Y'all not questioning lie after lie. And then, oh, I'm glad I just said it. So we were targeting people. We didn't target, we literally was not targeting nobody. I heard she mentioned chasing, right? Chasing was one of the people who we wanted to go live after Sundays because we actually was cool with Chasing. We would go over to the live, interact with her, all that. That's weird. But again, I have the group chat in its entirety. So anything that I'm saying, yeah, the other mods, that's why they kept reiterating who was in the group chat. The other mods, whatever, my mods was over in Instagram. But it wasn't about modding. I need y'all to like just really comprehend. Try to take y'all biased feelings that y'all have for me and actually listen. Because we're centering the conversation around children, right? And I was told, I myself was told that I need to be demonetized and I need to be off the app for a conversation that I had amongst friends that good old time decided to intentionally twist and make something that it wasn't. And she
Say
reiterated,
something real quick, Bella.
yeah. What you say, Frankie?
Can I say something real quick?
Absolutely.
Okay, so Yarth, we have cleared up that the other mods knew nothing about this chat. This was a friendship chat. This had nothing to do with the mod chat. Our mod chat was on Instagram, and the other mods did not know about this friendship chat. I'm just wanting to definitely clear that up. The other mods knew nothing about this chat. They were not a part of this chat at all. The other mods are including Darth, Misunderstood, uh, Melma. I'm sorry if I'm forgetting anybody. Good Old Time was a part of the mod chat on Instagram too. And Britt. You guys had no idea. Well, Good Old Time knew about the friendship chat, but they did not know, the other mods did not know about this chat. They were not a part of this chat at all. And I am sorry that you guys were grouped into this because you guys had nothing to do with this. Also, I am sorry to Keys because Keys is being put out there that this man is some type of PD3O, and he is not that at all. Um, I'm also not that. Bella is not that. Morgan is not that. And Good Old Time is not that. The video was recorded. It was recorded by Bella, but it wasn't not in regards to this child at all. The conversation was not about that. I wish that I could show you guys what the conversation was about, but unfortunately, it was a FaceTime call when we had this conversation. I'm sorry that I can't show this conversation. All I can show is that I did start it by going over there because I did record Kels dancing. Sorry, Kels, you were bent over and I was looking. I'm not gonna lie, I was looking. Sorry, Bella. I had to throw that in. Um, but guys, I am not a pedo at all, and I don't want to be painted like that on this app. Please don't paint me that way because I'm not that way. I have a daughter, I have nieces, and the things that I have been called for the past couple of days have really messed with me mentally. I am a lesbian woman. I'm mass presenting. This stuff could definitely affect my personal life. I will never join into a chat where a kid is being sexualized at all. That is not something I'm down with at all. So, for me to be painted this way, guys, it has really hurt me because there's people that I thought that I was cool with. And I was having a personal conversation. And Keys, bro, I'm sorry.
I can't. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not going to accept
That's
the
fine.
apology because y'all had the chat. I don't have the chat. When I backed my iPhone up, it went to the 29th of April. All this stuff happened before. I do not accept that because now, because of those, I can take people not liking me. I'm cool with people not liking me. But the fact that people were calling me a pedo because of the statement that you made and that you and good old time kept running with, I'm not dealing with that. That shit's not cool. You had people doxing me going into going to go get my family shit. Y'all people lied about a screenshot that I took, which again is a lie. So what I do want and all I'm asking is for Bella to show that I was lied on and to show that yes, do I take responsibility for being in a chat with my friends? You absolutely right. I do. I take responsibility for trusting somebody to think that we can have conversations and talk a little bit of shit and it be just that. I never even heard of Mad Day. But whatever, it doesn't matter. I take responsibility for what I did, but at the end of the day, it was over 1,500 people in a room that said that I'm a pedophile. It was over 1,500 people in a room that said that I beat on my girl. Do we argue? Yes. Am I overprotective of that woman? Yes. Would I be guilty of going hard for Morgan? You fucking right. I'll take that. But to be called a pedophile for almost a week and have people going, I was not behind no troll pages. There was no troll page. We never made a page. All I want is for my name to be cleared. Whatever beef y'all have, y'all can have that. Whatever misunderstanding y'all have, y'all can have that. But to paint me as a pedophile and continue to do it and continue to do it, that shit is fucked up. And you knew what you was doing was wrong. You say you didn't know, but you did that. You did that. People going and getting my family's addresses, all that shit. You like that shit is weird. So what I would like for y'all to do is to actually show the receipts. Bella, that's all I'm asking is to show the receipts of the conversations before, the conversations after, and even when she came back into the group and didn't even know what was going on and was trying to figure it out.
Um, Definitely, I accept that from Keys because I deserve that. I definitely deserve that. I'm not upset with Keys at all. Keys has every right to be upset with me. I respect that. And like I said, Keys, I am sorry. I know that putting that jacket was way too much. Like I said, I didn't know what was said before I came back to the live because I definitely would have cleared that up and said that this man is not that. Okay, Keys, I believe Bella is going to show the receipts, bro. I believe that she is. I'm not asking for anybody's forgiveness at all. I just don't want us to be painted as pedophiles when I know that we're not. You're right for the haters. I didn't know. I didn't know that, and I should have got up there that night and cleared that up, but I didn't. I didn't. I'm sorry, and Bella, I'm gonna drop down now so you can show the receipts, okay?
Yep. So there's not going to be any video played. I'm just showing y'all how the conversation started. The icons, y'all can see who's who, right? You got Kels in the big box, okay? Frankie, she shows us a video, okay? Well, y'all saying y'all can't see it. It's literally, the point that I'm making is it started with Frankie bringing it to the group chat attention. So let's start there. Again, the purpose of this live is to have the conversation. It started with Frankie posting a video of what was going on over in the live. That's where it started. Frankie says, yo. Morgan says, Frankie to the group chat now. Then there's a screenshot that Morgan put up. It's a screenshot of Katie girl. She's slightly bent over. Key says, why is her daughter watching this? That shit need a good look, is nasty looking. Think that was a typo. Frankie says, right, what the fuck? So let me see, because again, let's talk about how the conversation started, because y'all intentionally kept leaving that out. So let me see if I'm going to flip the mirror, okay? So that way it's easy for y'all to read to how it started. Hold on, see, it feels a little discombobulated. I don't know if I need to like turn off the ring light. No, because then I would have to post multiple screenshots, and I don't need y'all. Another narrative is, oh, she clipped, stitch, anything. No, I'm not. I'm not going for that. Turn boxes off. So hold on. How do I have it where it's just me and the How do I remove the other boxes? Turn the ring light. The ring light is off, as you see. Ring light is. See the difference? I just turned it back off. So it's slightly blurry. Okay. Click the guest and remove access. Okay, hold on. Alright, so see, it's still not clearing. These folks will find anything. Yeah, alright, so look. I'm literally trying to find a way to get y'all to see it. So I might just have to do it here. It's a little further back. Can y'all at least see it from here? Like it's not as clear. You still can't see it at all. Like y'all can't decipher nothing that's being said. Yeah, I don't know how to close the boxes. That's the problem. So Keys, you're gonna have to wait because like I said, y'all asked for the receipts. So for the ones that can see it, you might have to ask a blogger. Ask a blogger to see if they can blow it up to decipher word by word. So Frankie sends the video, how it started out. Matter of fact, let's keep going. I want to make sure y'all can see names too. Okay? Morgan then says, Frankie to the group chat now. I feel like that's as clear as it's going to get. Then another screenshot come, but the screenshot came from Morgan. So at this point, I do not know why y'all can't see anything. But any bloggers who was able to literally just basically was able to read all of that, right? Any bloggers that was able to read any of that. I'm telling y'all how the conversation started and what was said in that conversation as to how we got there.
All right, so hit my box, hit the setting, hit one of the request box, hit the little settings thing.
Okay.
Then take you out the big box. First, take you out the big box.
Okay, that's why I was confused. I don't know what you're talking about.
And
Okay,
then
so
put it hit the settings thing again and put it on not panel, the first one. The very first one it has you in the big box, then the little one on the corner.
see, I don't know because you in the panel, so it's not giving me that
No,
option.
that's what I'm saying. Hit one of the hit the request joint. Hit the multi guess at the bottom.
All right, so
Now hit the
get
settings and hit the settings thing on the right hand corner.
settings. Okay.
And then the first one, put it on that one. So it puts you in a very big box. And then when somebody come up here, they'll just be small on the side. Now there you go. Now you turn your screen, your light off, and then you show it.
Thank you.
Yep.
All
Now
right.
you gotta flip it again.
Yep. Hold on. So
Your ring light off. It'll be
yeah, my
better if you
phone.
if you flip your camera. If you flip your camera and show it in the front, you'll be able to see it clear as day.
Okay, so I
Damn, I
need
wish I could turn the comments
to
off.
put my phone like instead of showing me, show like put my phone in the back.
Show the back. Flip your camera the other way